Have you ever felt like your thoughts and emotions were disconnected, as if they were speaking different languages? Imagine a world where your mind and heart could communicate seamlessly, working together in perfect harmony. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a profound concept that has captivated thinkers and spiritual seekers for generations. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating parable that sheds light on this very idea and how it relates to our journey of self-discovery and personal growth. I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my platform from a perspective formed from a journey around the world through life, crossing a wide spectrum of human experience from high to low, as most people in American society define them. This channel is all about inspiring common people to find their power and place their uniqueness in their lives. Let's dive into the intriguing parable of the horse and carriage and driver, a concept that originates from the teachings of Gurdjieff, an influential spiritual teacher and philosopher of the early 20th century. This parable is explored by Maurice Nicole, in his research offers a powerful metaphor for understanding the human condition and the path to self-awareness. In this parable, we're asked to envision a scene, a horse-drawn carriage with a driver. But here's the twist. The driver isn't where he should be sitting. Instead of sitting on the box and guiding the horse, he's inside the public house, drinking his money and responsibility away. Meanwhile, the horse is starving and the carriage is falling into disrepair. Now, you might be wondering what this has to do with us. Well, in this metaphor, we are the entire ensemble, the horse, the carriage, and the driver. The horse represents our emotional center, the carriage, our physical body, and the driver, our intellectual mind. When we're not fully conscious or awake, our mind, the driver, is lost in a fog of illusions, misconceptions, and distractions in the public house. But what happens when the driver starts to wake up? Well, he begins to notice a sorry state of affairs, the malnourished horse, the broken down carriage. And he realizes there's no proper connection between himself and the horse. In other words, there are no reins. This lack of reins is a crucial point in the parable. It represents the disconnect between our thoughts and our emotions. How many times have you decided to react calmly in a situation only to find yourself losing your temper anyway? That's because there's no direct line of communication, no reins between your rational mind, which is the driver, and the emotional responses, the horse. So how do we bridge this gap? How do we create these metaphorical reins? Well, the answer lies in understanding the language of our emotions. While our intellectual mind communicates in words and abstract concepts, our emotional center speaks the language of visual imagery. Think about it. When you're feeling anxious, seeing someone who appears to be calm and collected can help soothe your nerves. That's because your emotional center is responding to the visual cue of calmness. It's not reacting to words or thoughts, but to an image. This insight gives us a powerful tool for self-improvement. Instead of just thinking about how we want to behave, we need to visualize it. When we create mental images of our desired actions and responses, we're essentially crafting reins that connect our intellectual intentions with our emotional reactions. But here's the catch. This isn't as simple as daydreaming or fantasizing. Effective visualization requires a certain level of self-awareness and presence. It's not about escaping into pleasant imaginings, but about consciously directing our imagination towards constructive ends. One particularly powerful visualization exercise involves imagining others. By visualizing another person and mentally asking, "What is your trouble?" we can develop a deeper understanding and empathy for others, for them. This practice not only helps us connect better with others, but also contributes to our own emotional growth. However, it's crucial to approach this practice with sincerity and purity of intention. Visualization isn't about manipulating others or feeding our own ego. It's about genuinely seeking to understand and connect, both with ourselves and those around us, sincerely. The parable and its teachings align beautifully with the concept of emotional intelligence. By developing our ability to recognize and manage our emotions, we're essentially strengthening those reins between our intellectual and emotional centers. We're becoming better drivers, more capable of guiding our horse and carriage through life's journey. But let's be clear, this isn't an overnight process. Like any skill, it takes time, practice, and patience to develop. We'll have moments where we fall off the box, where we lose control of our horse. The key is getting back up, to keep trying to establish that connection. This work of self-development isn't about personal benefit. As we become more aware and in control of ourselves, we naturally become better equipped to help and understand others. Our intentions become more genuine, our relationships more meaningful. In our modern world, where we're constantly bombarded with distractions and pressures, this parable offers a valuable reminder. It encourages us to wake up from our metaphorical drunken state, to climb onto the box and take the reins of our lives. It reminds us that true growth and change come not just from thinking differently, but from aligning our thoughts and emotions and actions. As we wrap up, I want to encourage you to reflect on your own horse, carriage, and driver. Where is your driver right now? Are they guiding the box, guiding with a clear intention? Or are they lost in the public house of daily distractions? How well fed is your horse? How well maintained is your carriage? Remember, the journey of self-discovery and growth is ongoing. Every day presents new opportunities to strengthen those reins, to align our thoughts and emotions to become more fully ourselves. It's not about perfection, but about progress, about moving step by step towards a more integrated, more aware version of ourselves. So the next time you find yourself reacting in ways you don't like, or struggling to follow through on your intentions, remember this parable. Visualize yourself as the awakened driver, compassionately guiding your horse and carriage. With practice and patience, you can create these vital connections between your thoughts and emotions, leading to a more harmonious, more fulfilling life. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.